Welcome back to the Seychelles. As you may already know from our previous video, we're staying on the island called Praslin, which we will explore together in this video. We made it into the bus, which is not that hard since we have a bus stop basically on the opposite side of our hotel. I don't remember how much I paid, I'm gonna put it over here somewhere. We're going to a park that is very close to us. It's probably like 1 or 2 more stations. And it's really loud. Now it's time to proceed into the jungle. We basically just drove up this hill and now we're walking it down again for a little bit. There's also a huge parking lot in case you want to go here by car. But honestly, with the bus, it's been pretty comfortable and pretty affordable. Well, seems to be quite popular, judging by the amount of cars. Ticket office and entrance right here. It might not specifically be this part right here, but basically we're walking on the path of the dinosaurs. Lots of palm trees. Lots of coconuts everywhere. They have 3 big trails that you can do, and we now gotta somehow decide for one of them because we won't have time for all 3, sadly. The unique 6 kind of palms over here, and we're gonna spot all of them there. I'm not sure if we will actually recognize the Coco de Mer immediately. They're only here on Seychelles and they can weigh up to 18 kilograms. Like, that's a lot. You don't want to stand under a tree that drops one of those coconuts on your head, you know?
Nor you want any coconuts on your head.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, you don't want any coconuts on your head. That's a fair point. We're not allowed to eat them, and in fact, basically everyone on Seychelles is also not allowed to eat them. You can try, but you're probably not going to leave that island anytime soon if you do. Look at the roots of this thing. Lovely texture over here. Beautiful. Do you think I'm weird?
Yeah.
Okay. Such a beautiful location. Okay, I don't know if this is gonna work, and if it's not, then you won't see this video right here that I'm recording anyway. It's gonna be a nice little B-roll kind of tour through all of this, but without music, so that you just hear everything that we hear over there right now. All right, that was quite an enjoyable trip. The only difference between the park and outside of the park is basically only that road over there, but the rest basically still kind of looks the same. And we're at the bus stop, which was a little bit hidden. You just had to go down the road, you know.
Take a photo and send it to Black Parrots, blah blah blah. You get to name the parrot, because every parrot has different rings, I guess, on their paws.
How are we gonna name it?
Brian.
Okay. It's gonna be a Brian. We are now in the west of Praslin. Well, it's gonna be more like northwest. We are in the Constance Lemuria resort, which is a very exclusive looking space already. But we're gonna go to a very beautiful beach that we had to reserve to get a spot in advance. They already collect all of your data and stuff at the entrance. They need your full name, they need a contact number, and they also need the hotel where you're staying. But after that, you're in.
We're in.
We're in. Looking nice and expensive over here, yeah. All the way up when the sun is at almost its highest point. We love that kind of stuff. The beach is coming closer and closer, so now we're gonna see if this walk was worth it. It apparently is very dangerous to swim here, but look at this. This is incredible. This color is already amazing from here. Quite a nice view for a bus ride. Directly at the shore. Crazy. It's also pretty impressive how this bus is going up the hill like 30% and down the hill all the time. When we entered the bus it was like full of people. So honestly pretty incredible. Pretty much of a roller coaster kind of road over here. So if you're coming with the car from the other side, you're not really having a good time, because the bus needs a lot of space for doing those turns, and there's a lot of sharp turns on this road. It's absolutely crazy. I don't know if I could do all of that. We now made it to a town called Baie St. There's a car coming. We should go over there. Yeah, as you can see, it was not really made for pedestrians like we are. This morning it rained, but right now you don't really notice anything of that anymore. It is just as hot as on all the other days. That's the kind of stuff you're dealing with over here. Beautiful afternoon walk, not stressful at all, very relaxing. All right, we went all the way up there to now go down again. Beautiful. So right now we're out here at Ferdinand, and the difference to the other park is that here you can't enter without a guide. So we're joining a little group over here and are gonna go through the whole park, have some nice views, learn something about the plants over here. We got cinnamon right here.
Apparently cinnamon is just the peel of the tree. I didn't know.
You also have lots of palm trees around, lots of plants, and of course steps. Lots of steps to get up there. This is what a 1.5-year-old Coco de Mer looks like. It takes up to 25 years to know if they're male or female. So they all kind of start like this and suddenly they become huge and drop like 18-kilogram coconuts. Nature is weird. By the way, if you were wondering which one is the male plant and which one is the female plant, maybe that kind of clarifies it for you. And no, I did not do that. Going up further and further. Yeah, we're basically kind of melting over here, but we're going to be rewarded with a nice viewpoint and I'm already pretty excited for that. How about you?
Yes.
Yes. We're already very far up. The view over here just gets more and more beautiful the more you see. But it's still not the end. And right now it's becoming very, very hot again. But that's what we always kind of do in those temperatures. I don't know what's wrong with us. Checkpoint 23, we got another great viewpoint, this time in the other direction, and let me tell you, this is so worth it. This is incredible. Well, that was quite nice, and now it's time to go all of the same path down again. And that's going to be probably even more of a challenge, especially like, wow, okay, don't do it like me, don't wear flip-flops or any kind of that stuff. You know, at least they got steps over here. Yeah, still, those are not made for that. And we're back at the entrance again. Amazing views and lots of learnings. And I have a little trick question for you. How many mountain trails does it take to break your sandals? Well, apparently 2. After such a long time of walking and so many hills up and down, there's just nothing better than going down to the sea, which is luckily very close to the park. Just have a nice little dip, at least with the feet, makes things a lot better and a lot more bearable. So last time when we were out here, we found a very nice restaurant here in the city of Cooldown, and we're gonna go there again. They have local stuff like lots of fish and also some Indian kind of options.
And lobster.
And lobster, yeah, that's on the bit more expensive side, but we're gonna show you. Once again, we made the exact same food choice because that's just us. We're gonna have a good old surf and turf. Over here we're rocking the Say Brew in a Heineken glass, and Coca-Cola over here.
Yes.
Cheers! And we're surfing and turfing out here. That looks delicious. Shrimp over here, fish over here, steak over here. Couldn't be better. And fries over here, and the wife over here. And the beer. Not only do they serve nice food here, but they also have cocktails. Today I'm going to try a Coco de Breeze. It looks very much like this one, which is a pina colada, but they're not entirely the same. Takamaka Dar Grum, that's the one. That's the one that's locally produced over here. We're just going to have a go. Happens when you stay out here for too long. At some point you just gotta go party with the locals. They have a DJ right here, but today it's somehow very empty. So he's basically been playing for the two of us since hours. He's been playing all kinds of music, like pop music, electro, and now it's some local kind of stuff. It's crazy. I love it. Let's begin. Praslin might be the more expensive island of the two big ones, but really has a lot of beautiful spots. If you want to check out some more islands with us, go subscribe to this channel to see where we end up next.